Hello, hello. So today we are launching Go Big or Go Home, which is this crazy mod pack that I've put together for Digital Disappointment and I to play. The big overhaul mods are 5 dims, which basically adds 10 tiers of just about everything in the game. We'll be able to combat UPS by having machines doing more stuff on their own instead of having more machines. And then to add a bit of danger to it, we've added big monsters, and we're using the rampant and rampant arsenal mods, which makes generals or biters in general uglier. And also endgame evolution. I think I only set it to like 6, so that's not turned up too much. Mostly wanted it for the little status bar on evolution at the top. And then some convenient stuff, some big containers, being able to store stuff better, adjustable inserters, which will let us build some crazy compact kind of stuff, death markers, because I think we're going to die a couple of times, even distribution, which lets us dump stuff into containers evenly, a jetpack, so eventually we'll be able to fly around the map, which will be pretty cool. A module inserter to dump modules into buildings, quality of life research. Not all of the different paths are turned on because 5 dims has some of it, but that'll let us kind of buff our characters a little bit, along with RPG system. We've got that turned up to 11 as well. Actually, got that one turned up to 200 levels, where normally it's 100 levels. And let's see, then Nixie tube display, so we can have some easy to read numbers out there if we want. Spidertron tiers. So in addition to 5 dims adding a bunch of stuff, I think we get a total of like 14 different Spidertrons. So we can have some early Spidertrons, etc. Tiny start. Just because we're looking to get more into the action, that's just going to start us with some bots and whatnot. What else do we have there? For visuals and audio, alien biomes, which gives us all kinds of cool stuff, or changes the terrain to look really cool. It does mean that like sand and whatnot will make you walk slower, so laying down some stuff to help out with that will be good. We'll have Dectorio, which will let us kind of transform the land and gives us a whole bunch of other concretes and stuff, which will have a side quest of trying to make the base look really pretty. We'll see if we have time for that. Disco Science, which lights up the lab so that they are fancy and flash all the different colors of all the science. Enhanced map colors, honk, so the trains will honk when they start moving. Inbuilt lighting, I've got it turned down pretty low, but so that at least you can see a little bit on stream. Every power pole will let off a little bit of light. Realistic flashlight. Basically at night, our flashlight has a very distinct direction. Realistic heat glow is for the reactors and whatnot. Realistic ore, so copper will come out of the ground a little bit green and tarnished, whereas iron will come out of the ground a little bit red, like iron does. So it should be a little bit more realistic there. Realistic reactor glow. So requirement for having lamps is the very abbreviated short title. So basically when it's night, it will be dark. And then a couple of other things for planning that you've probably seen before on our A Long Way to Go base. But let's jump in. I'm in his Discord. Let's say hello and get the game launched. Hello, sir.
Hello. Why for you no hosting?
Because I was going to show how dark the everything is at night with the little menu animations, and then I ended up putting up the card that I made instead. So kind of screwed up having that. I probably should have hit play on it earlier. But basically, everybody will get to see from frame 1.
You got distracted is what I'm hearing.
Yep. Loading new map.
You're gonna have to put a shock collar on you. Zort. No, bad. back on task.
Right? So see,
You've
it
been
already
awake 20
starts out
hours.
a little
Sorry,
darker.
go to bed.
All right.
Okay, there she is.
All
It
right.
loads a lot faster than the other one with the 200 meg map.
Yeah. All right. So I've got it. Oh no, I don't have it paused. I'll pause until you get here.
Yeah, apply the server startup settings and restart game. I guess that's the thing I need to do.
Yeah. Because in that save game that I made you, I had turned down the RPG system back down to 100 levels because it was crashing when I was trying to go to 101. But M Ferrari did a fix over the last couple of days,
Okay.
and that's what that mod update was, and the settings update was setting it back to 200. So yeah, sorry about that.
Well, now we get to sit and watch the loading screen as it goes through 56 mods.
Yeah, I probably could have gone over the mod stuff in Discord so that your stream heard it too. But I think we probably have the same people in our stream at the moment.
Yeah, if we had 10 people each, then there's a possibility they don't match up because right
So
now
yeah.
I'm sitting at I think 3.
Anyone in here that is not following DD, definitely go give him a follow, and you can watch both of us on that multi-Twitch link. I know that you'll probably get a bunch of purple screen of deaths on it though, so unfortunately that's beyond my control. It's a Twitch level thing. Oh, are you ready to go?
Yep, all set.
Oops, unpause.
This
All right.
is tutorial free play.
So, you should have some bots. Yes. Yeah, so we've got 20 little construction bots. We won't be able to make bots for a while, so you'll kind of want to make sure you turn them off if we have to start fighting things.
Yeah, I usually try to keep them safe because
they're a
such an
precious
expensive
resource
thing
right
to
now.
use. Yeah.
It's not that they're expensive, it's that they're a long ways off on our tech tree, which is at 2 times science.
I mean, later on, even there's still an expensive resource to be thrown away. That's blue chips right there.
Hello, Jess.
So
how are you doing?
Zinc.
And you probably want to use them to gather the trees. Yeah, this is just us.
That's what you were saying.
Because there's a chance that if you just cut it down, it should be a 1% chance. Let me double check that that's okay. That setting stuck because that's one that has been fluctuating. Like when they first released it, they had a 1 in that spot, but it meant 100%. So I changed it. I was they can't really mean 100%. Like every tree you chop down triggers a thing. So I turned it down to like 5. I set it to 0.05, which made it 5% under the old way it was doing math. And then they put out an update that was like, oh, we screwed up. That was actually supposed to be 1%. So then my little tiny number made it so it only happened to 0.20%, which was way too low. So I've got it at kind of the default. But yeah, our little robots are good at picking up rocks and stuff for us because they mine them way faster than we do. But yeah, so alien biomes will give you...
I've got a few things nearby.
Yeah, and the little bit of playtesting I did, iron's a little less important right off the bat. Like, we're going to want to worry about tin and copper first to get belts going and whatnot.
And I'm going to get them to pick up a few of these rocks because we're going to need the coal and the rock anyway.
Exactly.
Come on over here, guys.
Oh
God. There you go.
Yeah, so Jess, my advice on that would be come up with something and see if somebody wants to play it with you. You know, kind of like doing when I was talking about events at the meeting on Sunday. You know, just be like, this is what I want to do. Who wants to jump in?
Okay, so we start with a couple of Mark II batteries, 8 panels, 2 roboports.
And welcome in, Art.
Installed.
I don't remember seeing your name in chat before, so welcome. And then Dee Dee at the top, planner is just Hellmod, which we've had before, which I don't think you used much, but
not as much as you did.
Yeah, so if you want help with that, I'm pretty well versed in Hellmod. And then Not Enough to Do, which is Lucifer Senpai's to-do list one. And then the next one is the Evolution GUI, and that will tell you all the different types of spawners there are, and the percentage chance that they will spawn a particular critter. It's like we've got regular biters, climbers, lasers, physical, swimmer, climber spitter, flamer spitter, laser spitter.
Probably best I don't know about that. Let's just pretend I don't need to know about that.
Rocketry spitter, suicide spitter.
What did I just say? I don't need to know about this.
Okay. I'm just saying it's there so we can keep an eye on evolution. And then a module inserter configuration thing. So this one's pretty easy. In the first part, you pick what kind of building you want it to go into. So like, you know, just say the electric mining drill, and then we want to do efficiency modules in it, and then bam, there it is.
What the hell does a masher do?
I believe it crushes ores so there's a more efficient recipe.
Okay.
And then
similar idea to the crushers in Minecraft, how they crush the ore down and you get twice as much dust reconstitute into ingots.
Yeah, that must have been a mod I haven't played.
And any of the tech-oriented ones, they'll have grinders or crushers that you can put stuff into, so you get.
But yeah,
you'll get like aluminum dust and various other things as a byproduct of it.
Yeah, I don't know the exact bonus because I didn't get that far in the testing playthrough, but. And then the little inserter guy opens the inserter options so you can have it pick up from any direction and drop to any direction.
Okay.
So you can do fancy 90-degree turns, or as we do more research, more pick up and drop locations will open up. And then the last one is the RPG window.
Yeah, I ended up in there when I first opened my inventory, and it had my RPG window pop up at the same time.
And you can get XP by hand mining trees, but you may end up getting more XP than you wanted.
Yeah, it tends to come on the hoof, from what I understand.
But
XP,
if you,
some disassembly required.
Or you can hand mine the rocks and get some too. I don't know, I kind of want to thump enough trees to have some stuff come out, but maybe you don't want that. All right, so which one was the 10? 10's over, or no. Yeah, 10. I think it's 10.
Yeah, the colors are all messed up, so
Well, no, I couldn't
You gotta
remember
actually.
which gear wheel is needed to make transport belts. It's a 10 gear
Oh,
wheel.
okay.
So I'm gonna go place. Actually, I should probably start with iron so that we can make some more miners and whatnot.
Okay, I'll get rid of a few of these trees.
And 5 dims does automatically fill furnaces and miners with fuel from your inventory.
So just by being close to them, it'll suck that stuff out?
No, like when you place them down, it instantly fills them.
Okay.
And alien biomes gives us shallow water, so you may find that you can walk into water and walk very slowly, but walk in water.
Yeah, I forgot you mentioned that.
And I kind of turned up the moisture, so I'm expecting there will be several patches of that.
Yeah, well, even the water that I just walked around to come up here and clear some space around the copper, that water had plenty of shallows to wander around in.
And
Okay.
it's supposed to put in your highest fuel value, but it seems to really like stuffing trees into stuff. Uh-oh.
Server's not responding.
Yeah, I froze up. Saving map. Okay. I don't know why it froze up saving the map, but it did. Oh, you mined the ship. Hello?
Hello?
Okay. I was gonna stash my trees in the ship. But it's not
Oh, sorry,
there.
I picked it up.
Alright, I guess that's not gonna be our
There's other things we can stuff
box of
garbage into.
shame.
There's other stuff we can put the box of shame items into, the other pieces of the ship.
They've only got one slot.
How many times you plan on dying?
Plan on or end up?
I'm just saying. I mean, planning for failure is even dumber than normal planning.
All right,
Plan for
so
success.
is this our first nighttime?
No, I think this is our second night actually.
Oh, I must have been distracted. This is the first time I've noticed it being super dark.
Yeah, it got pretty dark already once. I keep knocking down trees by hand, just waiting for the apocalypse to descend. Like, I'm not doing it on purpose, but I'm knocking down rocks and there's trees in between, and I'm like, well, fuck it, what's one tree?
Well, I've only got 2 magazines, because since I launched it, I got less. My stuff was supposed to be in the ship, and you already collected it all, so I should probably make some more bullets.
Magazines?
I'll make
I've got
some
18.
more. I'm down here by the iron. I'll convert some of it into bullets.
Okay, the copper is now pretty well accessible. I've cleaned all the trees and rocks and crap off of it.
Okay. So
I'm thinking I should make a path through the forest to get it down towards you, though.
yeah, I can probably get some miners going over on stone so that we can start making some stone brick. So another key combination that you'll probably want to know about is Shift C, and it will dump all of your garbage into nearby buildings, which includes like loading coal into smelters and miners. And then to configure that, if you bring up your crafting menu, on the top right,
Ground
there's a little...
underneath. Why is the ground underneath me getting disturbed? Am I just leaving footprints?
If you got a... If it said that as a text... Oh, no, that's...
No.
What map? What mod is that? Like... Something path.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Dirt
the places...
paths or something?
Yeah, so the places that we walk more will get worn down into a path.
Okay, that's a relief. It's like it's following me everywhere I go. It's following me. Oh god, there's an underground biker or something.
Yeah, no. So depending on what it was before, it will wear into other tiles.
Yeah, like sand or dirt or something.
No. Stop trying to burn all the wood. Oh, it's because there were trees marked and my guys went and picked it up. Oh, yeah, you've collected a little bit of wood, haven't you?
Yeah, I was cleaning out around the copper and cleaning a path up to it. It makes for a lot of trees.
So if you look at your personal logistics, you'll see that it has already capped a limit of 100 on your trees.
Oh, nice.
If you turn that down to 0, when you walk by those chests up there and hit Shift C, it will automatically dump all of your wood into them. And then I didn't get to finish telling you about the even distribution. So on your crafting menu on the top right, there's a little blue arrow. It says even distribution settings. Actually, I kind of like balance out inventories. And then fuel limit and ammo limit is how much of the portion of a stack that it'll put into a thing. And I'm going to turn my ammo limit down at the moment just because we don't have a lot of ammo. But like if you place down a turret, it'll automatically put that much from your inventory into it. It won't
down
take
like 0.2 of a stack or something.
Yeah, well, bullets stack to 200, so even 0.1 of a stack would be 20. But it has to be in your inventory, not in your gun inventory.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what was that? So now if I Okay, so Shift C is supposed to dump my stuff into nearby inventories.
Correct.
But the nearby inventory has to have something of that material in there to reference it. Okay.
Yeah, for a chest. So I dump out garbage.
That makes sense. Okay. I've got a miner and a stone furnace. and 13 pieces of coal. Do you want me to set that up to start digging up copper?
Copper would be good. Tin would be good. We need
You already have on tin, right?
No, I only set up miners on iron because I needed iron to make more miners. So I prioritized that. Actually, it's probably time to plop down a few more. Okay.
So I'll just pick up these giant stones while I'm here, because we need the coal anyway. Picking up rocks is pretty good XPs. For some of the big ones, you get like 5.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, then I think you're familiar enough with all of the assorted attributes of Factorio to understand what each buff will do for you, though. I'm guessing.
What does health do? I don't understand.
Well, we may need to take you back to school.
It's not going to do much at first. The first wave of suicide biters comes through. It's gonna get wiped out.
Oh, so dark. Okay, yeah, it's still. I'm like, am I there yet? Nope.
I think I've got most of the rocks picked up.
Five of these ought to get us started.
Oh, I guess I should put it straight into the furnace. That would make more sense.
If you have some, I believe it takes more tin to make a plate. Like, see, the furnaces are already off. So go ahead and put some along the top.
Yeah, I only had the one miner that I started with.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I happen to have one more.
Ah, perfect. I'll grab some coal from these big rocks.
Okay, well, they're all running wood, so you'll have to manually swap it out.